सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धु च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव कायेन वाचा मनसेन्द्रिये वा बुद्ध्यात्मना वा प्रकृति स्वभावा करोमि यद्यत् सकलं परस्मै नारायणायेति समर्पयामि नारायणायेति समर्पयामि गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वर गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः ॐ सहना भवतु सहनो भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति 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 सर्वने जय श्री कृष्ण
Give me 2 seconds. Okay, today I'm not going to let you guess. I'm going to tell you straight out. As you will seen when you joined on the note, today is celebrating the 90s, the music era that I absolutely love. I love all the era, but in 90s was the main time where music had there was a culture change. It started in the late 80s, and in the 90s it had a lot of culture change, and the instrumental work was done was more computerized. So today you'll hear a flavor of different styles of songs. Not my choice song selections, all our artist song selections, and they're absolutely fantastic songs. So really, really look forward to tonight's show, celebrating the 90s. And we do that starting with Meenakshi Ben, I think. You should be able to unmute. Meenakshi Ben?
I'm sorry, I have to join again.
Okay, all right, we'll...
because something is going wrong on the computer, so I'll join again.
Okay, and okay, that's okay. Is Harish Bhai, are you ready, Harish Bhai?
Yeah, okay.
Let's go with Harish Bhai then. Meenakshi Ben, we'll wait for you to rejoin. Hopefully you get that. Over to you.
I'm going to sing a song. Sorry, it's a film called Ramu Tu Diwana Hai, 1980. Sorry, Paresh Bhai, I may have gone a bit earlier, but I thought it was 80 and 90.
It's okay. I did notice that, but I'd let you off. But we'll enjoy the song anyway.
Okay, thank you. Just a second. मेरी दुनिया को लुटाने वाले तेरी हस्ती को मिटाने वाले, तेरे दर पे कभी इंसाफ भी होगा, इस बेआराम दुनिया में कहीं आराम भी होगा। मांगा था प्यार मगर मुझको न प्यार मिला, प्यार के बदले में गम सौ बार मिला। मांगा था प्यार मगर मुझको न प्यार मिला। मेरे हालात कोई न जाने, दिल के जज्बात कोई न जाने, मेरे हालात कोई न जाने, दिल के जज्बात कोई न जाने। जो सहारा था तन्हाइयों के वो खयानात कोई न जाने। मांगा था प्यार मगर मुझको न प्यार मिला, प्यार के बदले में गम सौ बार मिला। मांगा था प्यार मगर मुझको न प्यार मिला। मिट गए मेरे सपनों के साए, हुए अपने आज पराए। मिट गए मेरे सपनों के साए, हुए अपने आज पराए। अब वापस मुझे बुला ले, मेरे हालात पे हंसने वाले। मांगा था प्यार मगर मुझको न प्यार मिला, प्यार के बदले में गम सौ बार मिला। मांगा था प्यार मगर मुझको न प्यार मिला।
It's really nice. right?
Beautifully.
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful song.
Thank you.
That's why I didn't ask you to change it.
Thank you very much. Have you heard this before? Did you hear this before?
I have, yes.
I may not be
Bye
taking that
hasn't,
side,
but yeah, I have heard it.
Yeah.
Beautiful song.
I just came across a couple of 10 days ago or something like that. I said I must learn this one. Unusual
Beautiful.
film as well. Thank you.
Yeah, very nice.
શબ્દ એટલા fine છે ને.
And these are the kind of gems I like. So we go to Amrit Bhai, please. Thank you, Harish Bhai. Really good start.
That was excellent, Harish Bhai. A very unique choice with lovely lyrics. Well done. Jai Shri Krishna Ba, Paresh Bhai, Rohini Ben, and our lovely RPM Parivar. My today's song is from film Shriman Ashiki 1993, originally sung by Kumar Sanu. Can anyone write in chat who is the female actress in the movie? चूम लूं होठ तेरे दिल की यही ख्वाहिश है, चूम लूं होठ तेरे दिल की यही ख्वाहिश है। बात ये मेरी नहीं प्यार की फरमाइश है। कितनी लगती हो हंसी मेरी नजर से देखो, कितनी लगती हो हंसी मेरी नजर से देखो। पास आने दो मुझे तुमसे ये गुजारिश है, चूम लूं होठ तेरे। ये रंग है बदले बदली है नजाकत, तुम जाने तमन्ना लगती हो कयामत। हल्का सा तबस्सुम मासूम अदाए, तुम्हें पाने को मेरी बेचैन है बाहें। चूम लूं होठ तेरे दिल की यही ख्वाहिश है, चूम लूं होठ तेरे दिल की यही ख्वाहिश है। बात ये मेरी नहीं प्यार की फरमाइश है, चूम लूं होठ तेरे। तेरे हुस्न को मैंने चाहत से सजाया, तेरे इश्क को अपनी धड़कन में बसाया। आजा जुल्फों से खुशबू में चुरा लूं, तेरे चेहरे को अपनी आँखों में छुपाऊं। चूम लूं होठ तेरे दिल की यही ख्वाहिश है, चूम लूं होठ तेरे दिल की यही ख्वाहिश है। बात ये मेरी नहीं प्यार की फरमाइश है। कितनी लगती हो हंसी मेरी नजर से देखो, कितनी लगती हो हंसी मेरी नजर से देखो, पास आने दो मुझे, तुमसे ये गुजारिश है, चुम लूं होठ तेरे। Thank you.
No Padmini Nati.
कितनी लगती हो हंसी, मेरी नजर से देखो, पास आने दो मुझे, तुमसे ये गुजारिश है, चुम लूं होठ तेरे। Yeah, I think कितनी लगती हो हंसी, it was Anjana Ben, pick it up quickly. देखो, पास आने।
Bear with me for 2 seconds. I don't know what's going on here. Why is it? Is it stopped playing now? I think you're on mute, Amrit bhai.
Sorry, I don't know how I couldn't stop it. It just went on. I think Anjana Ben was very quick. I think on first line she picked up Urmila.
I was saying it wasn't Padmini. That was the only thing.
Well, next week you find a theme in which the Padmini is there.
It's okay. It's all right. Honestly, thank you very much, Amrit bhai. Absolutely beautiful song, well sung. Thank you. And we go back to Meenakshi Ben. I think hopefully Meenakshi Ben is okay now. Thank you, Amrit bhai.
Hello, Jai Shri Krishna. Sorry about it. My song is from film Sadar, 1991. तुम्हें अपना बनाने की कसम खाई है, तुम्हें अपना बनाने की कसम खाई है, तेरी आँखों में चाहत की नजर आई है, तुम्हें अपना बनाने की कसम खाई है। मोहब्बत क्या है मैं सबको बता दूंगी, मोहब्बत क्या है मैं सबको बता दूंगी, ज़माने को तेरे आगे छुपा दूंगी, तेरी उल्फत मेरी जाना वो रंग लाई है, तेरी उल्फत मेरी जाना वो रंग लाई है, तुम्हें अपना बनाने की कसम खाई है, खाई है। तेरे होठों से मैं सपनम चुराऊंगा, तेरे होठों से मैं सपनम चुराऊंगा, तेरे आंचल तले जीवन बिता दूंगा, मेरी नस नस में तू बन के लहू समाई है, समाई है। मेरी नस नस में तू बन के लहू समाई है, समाई है। तुम्हें अपना बनाने की कसम खाई है, खाई है। तेरी बाहों में दोनों जहां मेरे, तेरी बाहों में दोनों जहां मेरे, मैं कुछ भी तो नहीं दिल भर सिवा तेरे, तुझे पाके समाने की खुशी पाई है, पाई है। तुझे पाके समाने की खुशी पाई है, पाई है। तुम्हें अपना बनाने की कसम खाई है, खाई है। तेरी आँखों में चाहत ही नजर आई है, आई है। तुम्हें अपना बनाने की कसम खाई है, खाई है। Thank you.
Well done, Meenakshi.
Yes.
Really, really nice song. I'm thinking everyone knows that song. Everyone likes that song. It's just a beautiful song. Thank you very much for singing that. Harish Bhai, Mari Bhulchuk Chair, Mari Bhulche. I apologize. I did say 80s and 90s.
No worries.
My original thought was 90s, but then I did put in 80s because to help some of our artists who don't want to sing kind of latest songs. So just to help them a little bit. But
No worries, Paresh bhai, no worries. Thank you.
I was wrong, so I apologize. Very important to do that. Okay, let's move on from Meenakshi Ben to Jyoti Ben, please.
Jai Shri Krishna Ba, Paresh Bhai, Rohini Ben, Meenakshi Ben, that was awesome. That was really nice. I love that song. My song, I'm not going to say the film. I want you to guess from the audience. And also, I'll give you a clue that it's about two people that were challenged with speech and hearing. And it was all explained to them by music, and they understood the rhythm. So I hope you can guess which film that is. Here I go. मौसम के सरगम को सुन क्या गा रहा है समा, मौसम के सरगम को सुन क्या गा रहा है समा। तू भी आ तेरे संग गाए सारा जहां, गाए जा गाए जा गाए जा। मौसम के सरगम को सुन क्या गा रहा है समा, मौसम के सरगम को सुन क्या गा रहा है समा। तू भी गा तेरे संग गाए सारा जहां, गाए जा गाए जा गाए जा। हर सुर पे दिल यूं धड़के के सांसों में अगन बढ़ के सुन कर ये सदा। हर सुर पे दिल यूं धड़के के सांसों में अगन बढ़ के सुन कर ये सदा। ऐसे आज गा खामोशी बोल उठे, पलके भीग जाए जल बरसे बिना घटा। गाए जा गाए जा गाए जा। मौसम के सरगम को सुन क्या गा रहा है समा, मौसम के सरगम को सुन क्या गा रहा है समा। तू भी गा तेरे संग गाए सारा जहां, गाए जा गाए जा गाए जा। एक दिन ले जाएगा घूंघटा तेरा उठाएगा कोई राजकुमार। फिर एक दिन ले जाएगा घूंघटा तेरा उठाएगा कोई राजकुमार। फिर रूप रंग बन जाएगा चमन, होगा अंग अंग एक मस्ती भरा बहार। गाए जा गाए जा गाए जा। मौसम के सरगम को सुन क्या गा रहा है समा, मौसम के सरगम को सुन क्या गा रहा है समा। तू भी गा तेरे संग गाए सारा जहां, गाए जा गाए जा गाए जा गाए जा गाए जा। Thank you.
Nice. Yeah, very nice. Yeah.
Beautifully sung. Thank you very much, Jyotiben. I think the answer, I didn't have a clue because the what you mentioned about both of them not being mutes, not being able to speak, that confused me because there was one film. I wasn't sure whether that was Kamoshi. So
Yes, that was Kamoshi.
yeah, the film name was so Naina Ben, I think. Naina Ben got it. Well done, Naina Ben.
Well done.
And
Parents.
yeah, beautiful song. So well done. Thank you very much. And we go on to Mansukh Bhai, please.
Jai Shri Krishna. Ba, Paresh Bhai, and RPM family, Rohini Ben as well, Buddha. So I've chosen today song from film Abdullah, lyrics written by Anand Bakshi, and music was by Rahul Dev Burman. It was early 1980s anyway. So hope it's always Muhammad Rafi songs I'm singing. So I'll just see how it goes, that one. मैंने पूछा चांद से कि देखा है कहीं मेरे यार सा हंसी, चांद ने कहा चांदनी की कसम नहीं नहीं नहीं। मैंने पूछा चांद से कि देखा है कहीं मेरे यार सा हंसी, चांद ने कहा चांदनी की कसम नहीं नहीं नहीं। मैंने पूछा चांद से। मैंने ये हिजाब तेरा ढूंढा, हर जगह शबाब तेरा ढूंढा, कलियों से मिसाल तेरी पूछी, फूलों में जवाब तेरा ढूंढा। मैंने पूछा बाग से फलक हो या जमी, ऐसा फूल है कहीं, बाग ने कहा हर कली की कसम नहीं नहीं नहीं। मैंने पूछा चांद से कि देखा है कहीं मेरी यार सा हंसी, चांद ने कहा चांदनी की कसम नहीं नहीं नहीं। चाल है कि मौज की रवानी, जुल्फ है कि रात की कहानी, होठ है कि आईने कबल के, आंखें हैं कि मैं कदों की रानी। मैंने पूछा झाम से फलक हो या जमी, ऐसी मैं भी है कहीं, जाम ने कहा बेकशी की कसम नहीं नहीं नहीं। मैंने पूछा चांद से कि देखा है कहीं मेरे यार सा हंसी, चांद ने कहा चांदनी की कसम नहीं नहीं नहीं। खूबसूरती जो तूने पाई, लुट गई खुदा की बस खुदाई। मीर की गजल कहूँ तुझे मैं, या कहूँ खयाम की रुबाई। मैं जो पूछूं शायरों से ऐसा दिल नशी, कोई शेर है कहीं, शायर कहे शायरी की कसम। नहीं नहीं नहीं। मैंने पूछा चांद से कि देखा है कहीं मेरे यार सा हंसी, चांद ने कहा चांदनी की कसम। नहीं नहीं नहीं। मैंने पूछा चांद से।
I think on one scale, you and Harish Bhai on the top of that low scale is that the oldest song, and then let's see who's at the other end of the latest song. So really nice. And we go over to Kumar Bhai, please. Thank you, Mansukh Bhai. Really nice.
Thank you.
Jai Shri Krishna Savne, Ba Rohini Ben, Paresh Bhai, and the RPM Parivar. Nice theme. I'm not much of a 1990s guy, but I managed to pick this one up. Sajan, 1991. Just got in. I hope you like it.
Does anyone have to say anything about the song? I think everyone knows the song.
I think so. बहुत प्यार करते हैं तुमको सनम, बहुत प्यार करते हैं तुमको सनम। कसम चाहे ले लो, कसम चाहे ले लो, खुदा की कसम। बहुत प्यार करते हैं तुमको सनम। हमें हर घड़ी आरज़ू है तुम्हारी, होती है कैसी सनम बेकरारी। मिलेंगे जो तुमको तो, मिलेंगे जो तुमको तो बताएंगे हम। बहुत प्यार करते हैं तुमको सनम, बहुत प्यार करते हैं तुमको सनम। कसम चाहे ले लो, कसम चाहे ले लो, खुदा की कसम। बहुत प्यार करते हैं तुमको सनम, बहुत प्यार करते हैं तुमको सनम।
Really nice, no?
Absolutely beautiful song, beautiful film.
Yeah.
And you could have sung 3 or 4 of those from that film. All of them would have been wonderful.
It was a difficult choice, but I thought I'd go for S.P. Balasubramaniam again.
Well done. Thank you very much. And we move on to Sudhaben, please.
Okay. Jai Shri Krishna Ba, Rohini Ben, Paresh Bhai and Parivar. Beautifully sung Kumar Bhai. And,
Bidhu nathi, but topa mane be dekhai છે.
sorry. Mane bhi be dekhai છે. And belated happy greetings of the Women's Day to all my lovely ladies, and hope you had a lovely day. My song is from film Umrao Jan, made in 1981 and sung by Asha ji. Hope you like it. आँखों की मस्ती के आँखों की मस्ती के मस्ताने हजारों है, मस्ताने हजारों है, इन आँखों से वाबस्ता, इन आँखों से वाबस्ता, अफसाने हजारों है, अफसाने हजारों है, इन आँखों की मस्ती की। एक तुम ही नहीं तन्हा, एक तुम ही नहीं तन्हा, उल्फत में मेरी रुसवा, उल्फत में मेरी रुसवा, इस शहर में तुम जैसे, इस शहर में तुम जैसे दीवाने हजारों है, दीवाने हजारों है, इन आँखों की मस्ती की, मस्ताने हजारों है, इन आँखों की मस्ती की। इस शम्मे फरोज़ा को इस शम्मे फरोज़ा को आंधी से डराते हो, आंधी से डराते हो, इस शम्मे फरोज़ा के, इस शम्मे फरोज़ा के परवाने हजारों हैं, परवाने हजारों हैं, इन आँखों की मस्ती के मस्ताने हजारों हैं, इन आँखों से वाबस्ता अफसाने हजारों हैं, अफसाने हजारों हैं, इन आँखों की मस्ती के।
Oh,
Thank you. Thank you.
Amai, did you want to? Amai, did you want to?
Sorry, did you ask me anything?
I was going to say, did you want to say about?
Yeah. It's interesting that you asked me. This is a very special song, right? I mean, especially like shot on Rekha, and a very difficult song to sing. Very, very difficult song to sing. I'm really applaud that you even attempted this song, and you sang so well, beautifully. I was just actually I was making notes while you were like talking, and you may have seen that. I was making notes. I was thinking that there are so many singers and musicians that came late 80s to 90s, because that was an end of an era. And so I'll talk about it when I sing, but I really enjoyed it. You loved it. You're fantastic as your voice has a, क्या बताऊं मैं उसको, एक calmness है. So your voice में एक calmness है, तो आपके voice में stress नहीं है. आप stress होकर नहीं गाते हो, आप एकदम आराम से गाते हो, regardless of how the song was sung and what energy the song had. But you have your own nice melodious voice, so it is like an evening में बैठो, आंख बंद करो, सुनो और बस सुनते रहो. बहुत ही मजा आ गया, really fantastic.
मैं सच बोल दिया आपने.
हाँ.
I don't know why. How can she make?
And
I don't know. Yeah.
They talk about velvet.
Yeah.
Velvet in the throat, in the vocal.
Very, yeah.
That was absolute velvet.
Excellent.
And like you're saying, that's why I asked you. I knew you would want to come into this one, because I just loved it, because it was such soothing and comforting and absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, so true.
The song is that when someone you're going to listen to this song, automatically your vibes just come up, and such a beautiful song, and you sang it so beautifully.
Sang very nice.
Thank you so much.
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I've totally lost where I am now.
સુધાબેન તમે આટલા calm down કેવી રીતે રહી શકો છો?
I don't know. It just happens. Thank you.
Absolutely beautiful.
ગુણ છે ને.
And honestly, I haven't been
ભગવાન
drinking.
તમને આનાથી વધારે સરસ શાંત અને ખરેખર ધન્યવાદ.
But honestly, I haven't been singing. There's still two of them on the screen.
I know.
Thank you very much. So that means we go over to Jay, please.
Yeah.
Jai Shri Krishna Bada, Paresh Bhai, Ba, Rohini Ben, and the RPM family. I hope you're all keeping well. Sudhaben, that was really velvety indeed. Okay, my song is from film Masoom, 1983. Sung, it's a duet by Suresh Vadkar and Bhupinder Singh. It's a nice little number. Hope you'll like it. हुजूर इस कदर भी न इतरा के चलिए, हुजूर इस कदर भी न इतरा के चलिए, खुले आम आंचल न लहरा के चलिए, हुजूर इस कदर भी न इतरा के चलिए, खुले आम आंचल न लहरा के चलिए, हुजूर इस कदर भी न इतरा के चलिए। कोई मन चलाकर पकड़ लेगा चल, कोई मन चलाकर पकड़ लेगा चल, जरा सोचिए आप क्या कीजिएगा, लगा दे अगर भर के जुल्फों में कलियां, लगा दे अगर बढ़ के जुल्फों में कलियां, तो क्या अपनी जुल्फे चटक दीजिएगा, हुजूर इस कदर भी न इतरा के चलिए, खुले आम आंचल न लहरा के चलिए, हुजूर इस कदर भी न इतरा के चलिए। बहुत खूबसूरत है हर बात लेकिन, बहुत खूबसूरत है हर बात लेकिन, अगर दिल भी होता तो क्या बात होती, लिखी जाती फिर दास्तां मोहब्बत, लिखी जाती फिर दास्तां मोहब्बत, एक अफसाने जैसी मुलाकात होती, हुजूर इस कदर भी न इतरा के चलिए, खुले आम आंचल न लहरा के चलिए, हुजूर इस कदर भी न इतरा के चलिए, खुले आम आंचल न लहरा के चलिए, हुजूर इस कदर भी न इतरा के चलिए।
Thank you. We talk about moods of Raj Gambhir, but today we get moods of Jay Patel. It's absolutely awesome, absolutely awesome, and you transition into that song so beautifully. There's a bit of little classical tone in that you used as well. Really love that. Really did love that.
Thank you very much.
And what you can do with a voice, absolutely fantastic. Really, really enjoy that, Jay.
Thank you.
And another, the song selection today, like I said before, is just absolutely awesome. And today we go to Rakesh Bhai.
नमस्कार जी।
What have you got in store for us today?
तो गाने की चॉइस है जी, कुछ ना कहो, कुछ भी ना कहो, पर मैं तो कहूँगा वेरी विद माय फ्लूट।
Definitely.
Thank you.
Absolutely
Very
beautiful.
nice.
Rambai, did you want to come in on that one?
Yeah, I mean, I'm next, right? I think, right?
Yeah.
So I might as well talk. So see, in the this was first of all fantastic. I mean, you have a soulful music, you know. I mean, आपके like आपका जो flute का जो अंदाज है and the way you deliver these flutes and song after song after song is just simply mind blowing. You know, you can keep on listening to this wonderful music. So see, 80s and 90s was an interesting thing, right? It was end of the legends. I mean, Mukesh died in 76, Rafi Saab in 80, and the Kishore Da in 87. So late 80s to 90s were the entrance of lots of new singers, because these three were such powerful singers. They were like kind of rolling the thing, at the time, right? And rightfully so, right? They're just fantastic. So it was like a vacuum created. So India may actually ghazals came into at that time from Ghulam Ali and Jagdish Singh came in. Then the other singers came in, like Udit Narayan, Kumar Sanu ka jo gana abhi jo abhi 1942 love story ka gaya jo. Then Sonu Nigam, Shan in the late 80s and late 90s. So Sukhinder Singh, Jagdish Singh. I mean, you can go on. So Ghulam Ali came. All these came because of the legends who really died in a span of literally, say about 10 years. And that really brought a vacuum there. And also musicians. So when the new singers came, the younger singers came, the new musicians came, right? I mean, like, say, Bapida, for example, all with disco dancer and the whole kind of music that you were saying, Paresh Bhai. All the new sorts of music with the new guitar, the new the way it is arranged. A.R. Rahman came in early 90s with Roja, and then he really rocked the stage like anything, right? So this is really fantastic. So these songs, when you hear the songs that I'm going to sing, you will realize that they have a different kind of a music, different kind of a style, and they're equally good, and the actors were all different, right? Like Shah Rukh Khan and all these kind of heroes. So 80s and 90s are pretty interesting. I mean, especially late 80s to 90s. The flute was fantastic. Everybody sang superb. It was really nice to hear we switching from Rajesh Khanna to the modern heroes and the newer singers, everything. So it was superb. With that said, I'm going to Ba Namaste. I'm looking forward to singing a few songs, and so the next 5 minutes and 26 seconds just simply enjoy. These are Shadi or Sagai ke Geet. That is how I can probably summarize most of them, at least. So it's a medley of songs, 5 minutes and 27 seconds. So here we go. बोल चूड़ियां बोल कंगना हाय मैं हो गया तेरा साजना तेरे बिन जियो नहीं लगता मैं ते मर जावा ले जा सोनिए ले जा दिल ले जा बड़ी अनजानी है, सपना है सच है कहानी है। देखो ये पगली बिल्कुल ना बदली, ये तो वही दीवानी है। ओ ओ ओ लगा के रखना, डोली सजा के रखना, मेहंदी लगा के रखना, डोली सजा के रखना। लेने तुझे ओ गोरी आएंगे तेरे सजना। मेहंदी लगा के रखना, डोली सजा के रखना। ओ ओ
सेहरा सजा के रखना, चेहरा छुपा के रखना। सेहरा सजा के रखना, चेहरा छुपा के रखना। ये दिल की बात अपने दिल में दबा के रखना। चेहरा सजा के रखना, चेहरा छुपा के रखना।
मेहंदी लगा के रखना, डोली सजा के रखना। रुक जा ओ दिल दीवाने, पूछूं तो मैं जरा, लड़की है या ये जादू, खुशबू है या नशा। हाँ रुक जा ओ दिल दीवाने, पूछूं तो मैं जरा, अरे लड़की है या ये जादू, खुशबू है या नशा। पास वो आए तो छुके मिले जरा। रुक जा ओ दिल दीवाने, पूछूं तो मैं जरा।
Oh wow, what a selection.
Yeah.
Dhamakedar.
And it tells us that wedding season's coming close.
Start.
Very, very close.
Season start.
And also it says the kind of music that, you know, Hum Aapke Hai Kaun and all these kind of movies were being made, where it was all about shadi and all this kind of thing. And the style of the music changed, the movies changed from you know, जो पैदा हुआ then बिछड़ा and you know मिलने से छोड़कर ये शादी and this sort of a music came and dance वगैरह आना चालू हुआ. So it's late 80s and 90s were really pretty interesting and nice twist to nice bells and whistles to the original music that we already had, which was fantastic. Yeah.
In addition to that is if you look at the volume of that of the music itself, it was loud and banging, and it was all about tempo, creating a fun environment. And it's all about when you start hearing a song, you want to get up and dance. And that was the whole emphasis, is trying to get people up and enjoying life. And that, what a fantastic, beautiful era. Well captured, beautiful way to capture it. And your adversary, I have to go to Ramesh Bhai.
Welcome back, Rambhai.
ધમાકામાંથી હવે તમારે લેવાનું છે.
Parashbhai, I told you this morning that I will go before Rambhai, not after Rambhai.
Oh, sorry.
ધમાકામાંથી હવે તમારે લેવાનું.
Abhi, હું તો બધાને સુવાડી દેવાનો છું. So I was hoping I'll put them to sleep and Rambhai will wake them up. But welcome back. That was great.
Now we had all the waking up. Now everyone can settle down and relax. That was the whole motor.
Yeah, positive.
And go back to sleep. But પહેલા બધું તો ગઈકાલે વિમેન્સ ડે હતો. Personally, I don't think there's any need for Women's Day, Father's Day, Mother's Day, because every day is Father's Day and Mother's Day and Women's Day. પણ આપણા મનુસ્મૃતિમાં શ્લોક છે, યત્ર નાર્યસ્તુ पूज्यन्ते रमन्ते तत्र देवता. ठीक है राम भाई? हाँ, सो ये मनुस्मृति का श्लोक. हाँ, यत्र नार्यस्तु पूज्यन्ते रमन्ते तत्र देवता. जहां वीमेन का ऑनर नहीं होता वहां पे भगवान नहीं होते. देयर इज नो गॉड्स वेयर द वीमेन आर नॉट ऑनर्ड. અને પછી આપણે ગમે તેટલા સારા કામ કરીએ પણ એનો કોઈ બદલો નથી મળતો. તો આ આપણો શાસ્ત્રનો શ્લોક, અનફોર્ચ્યુનેટલી in India, we have problems too. So, but really, there is no place for discrimination based on sex. કે પછી નાત જાતના ભેદ કોઈની કાંઈ જરૂર નથી ખરેખર તો. We are all God's children. So here's the song. There is no prize for guessing the name of the movie. No prize. Please don't. No prize for guessing the stars either. Yeah, you can guess the name of the music director.
Oh, that you give us a hard one.
Yeah, without Googling, see if you can name the music director for this.
I think a lot of people should know this.
Let's hope so. पर जाने वाले, नींद का रस बरसाने वाले, इतना कर दे कि मेरी आंखें भर दे, आंखों में बसता रहे सपना ये हंसता रहे, सुरमई अखियों में नन्हा मुन्ना एक सपना दे जा रे, दिया के उड़ते पाखी रे, अखियों में आ जा साथी रे, रारी रारूम ओ रारी रूम, रारी रारूम ओ रारी रूम, रारी रारूम ओ रारी रूम, रारी रारूम ओ रारी रूम. Thank you.
What a song! What a song it was! What a film it was! Absolutely loved the song. These are the beauties, the gems of the 80s and 90s. And I don't know why you that Suanad Gya. She's gone to sleep. There was Bapushri, as I mentioned again earlier, who passed away recently, Gay College, and in a program chair, Shaitanjali Bhajan chair. So Baz got. But like I said, this is the kind of songs, even though we were in the 80s, from their knowledge of songs from 50s and 60s and 70s, 80s and 90s, these are the kind of gems which were alongside. And if you look at some of the songs sung today, it had a very, very classical theme to them. You know, and there was a lot of pop and rock, but mixed with it, still had the traditional classical stuff, and that was what woke me up to the classical era. And absolutely, this was one of the delightful songs. Really, really.
So that was Yasudas, and as you know, by the way, that the original movie was made in Tamil, so the original song is also in Telugu, right? And I was hoping Rambai might sing a couple of lines, maybe. Rambai, what do you say?
Oh, you go. Sorry, I'm unmuted. You go.
Yeah, sure. Sorry. So this music was given by Ilayaraja. You know, Ilayaraja is a legend in the Tamil and the Telugu movie industry. He just absolutely legend, like R.D. Burman. For those of you who may not know, A.R. Rahman actually worked initially for Ilayaraja. So he came out of Ilayaraja. And this song is sung by Yeshudas, is again a legend in super fine classical music, like Bhimsen Joshi in Hindustani classical. So I'll do only the Mukra part of the song in Tamil. So the original movie is called Mundram Pirai. It's Kamal Hassan and Sridevi. If you have not watched the movie called Sadma in Hindi, please watch it. It's really a fabulous movie of, I don't want to tell you the story, but just watch it. It's a heart-wrenching story and a beautiful story. So this song is sung by the hero, which is the Kamal Hassan to Sridevi, both in Hindi as well as in Tamil, where she's a human, but she is not able to understand. She's kind of like has a mental disability. And he sings this song to her innocence and to her beauty, and asking God that he be looking at her all the time and sing songs. So here is the song. I will just do the mukada of the song. கலைமானே கண்ணிமயிலென்னை கண்டேன் உன்னை நானே கலைமானே கண்ணிமயிலென்னை கண்டேன் உன்னை நானே பகல் உன்னை நான் பார்க்கிறேன் ஆண்டவனை இதைத்தான் கேட்கிறேன் ராரிராரோ போராரிரோ ராரிராரோ போராரிரோ கண்ணே கலைமானே கண்ணிமயிலென்னை கண்டேன் உன்னை நானே
Absolutely delightful, and thank you, Ramesh. But this wasn't the only film. There were so many. They were written in Tamil, but then translated to Hindi, and that's where they became famous. And it's same. The Bollywood scene is like Chori. Because they've taken from Pakistan, they've taken from Bangla, they've taken from Rajasthan, they've taken from all areas. And Tamil is not. There's another, but there is so much wealth of talent in their film industry. It's surprising that on their own they could be famous. They could be Bollywood on their own, you know. But it's such a thing that once they transferred it into Hindi, it opened it up to so many more people. You know, that was the absolute beauty of it.
Yeah. And by the way, Rambhai, I didn't understand the Tamil version, but I understood the Rari Room.
Yeah. Actually, so when they did from Tamil, I mean, for those of you who are interested in the final details of the thing, so in Tamil, O Rari Raro, O Rari Ro. So in Hindi, they made O Rari Ro Rum. So they made it into a room for whatever reason. I think Ilayaraja wanted probably a Hindi audience, I mean, non-Southi audience to, Ramesh Bhai, this is the beauty, when you have the harmonium in your hand, your fingers literally float on the keyboards, you really give the song its own style, its own color to it, and that was really fantastic.
Thank you, Bhaiya. Thank you.
That was the additional benefit that we get because whenever you play, it's not the original; it's your version of it, and that's what we really enjoy. And we're getting something absolutely magical from that. And again, this happens to. This is why I asked Vinod Bhai. Over to Vinod Bhai, that he gives us the same kind of transfusion as well. So really look forward to over to Vinod Bhai.
Thank you, Paresh Bhai. How could I not do your request of playing the harmonium, which I love. So, and also my apology. I think I got my dates wrong here because I looked up the first internet thing and it said 1997, but I think I got it wrong. It was around the turn of the 20s when Rahat Fateh Ali got on the scene. At least around the end of 90s. So, forgive me for that. But also, Aji theme che picture ati Kalyug. Kalyug ma ji again, as the scenes are changing, internet has come in, and the picture is based on this couple going on a honeymoon, and somebody records the couple. And then it goes on the internet and it goes onto some pornographic sites and everything. And it's so stressful for the bride because she commits suicide. And of course, the hero, he tries to get revenge and he busts this industry. It's a warning for everybody. Be careful when you go to hotels or whatever. Make sure there are no cameras or whatever. It's a very tricky situation. But anyway, now getting back to the song, it's a lovely song. Jia Dhadak Dhadak, Rahat Fateh Ali. तुझे देख देख सोना देख देख सोना, तुझे देख कर है जगना। मैंने ये जिंदगानी संग तेरे बितानी, मेरे ये जिंदगानी संग तेरे बितानी। तुझ में बसी है मेरी जान, आए जिया धड़क धड़क, जिया धड़क धड़क, जिया धड़क धड़क जाए। जिया धड़क धड़क, जिया धड़क धड़क, जिया धड़क धड़क जाए। कब से है दिल में मेरे अरमा कहीं अनकहे, कब से है दिल में मेरे अरमा कहीं अनकहे। इनको तू सुन ले आजा, चाहत के रंग चढ़ा जा। इनको तू सुन ले आजा, चाहत के रंग चढ़ा जा। कहना कभी तो मेरा मान, आए जिया धड़क धड़क, जिया धड़क धड़क, जिया धड़क धड़क जाए। लगता है यूं क्यों मुझे, सदियों से चाहूं तुझे। लगता है यूं क्यों मुझे, सदियों से चाहूं तुझे। मेरे सपनों में आके अपना मुझको बना के, मेरे सपनों में आके अपना मुझको बना के। मुझ पे तो कर एहसान, हाय जिया धड़क धड़क, जिया धड़क धड़क, जिया धड़क धड़क जाए। जिया धड़क धड़क, जिया धड़क धड़क, जिया धड़क धड़क जाए। तुझे देख देख सोना, तुझे देख कर है जगना। मैंने ये जिंदगानी मैंने ये जिंदगानी संग तेरे बितानी। तुझ में बसी है मेरी जान, हाय जिया धड़क धड़क, जिया धड़क धड़क, जिया धड़क धड़क जाए। जिया धड़क धड़क, जिया धड़क धड़क, जिया धड़क धड़क जाए।
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful song. Again, one of my favorites. And do you know, like with Ramesh Bhai and yourself, and this is why I like it, because it gives you so much space to play and add your bits to it. Even when you go wrong, it doesn't matter, because you still pick it up at the next step, and it's just a beautiful thing, you know. And that's why I just absolutely love the way both of you play and sing. Really, really enjoy that.
Thank you, thank you.
Absolutely. And what a I mean, Rambai, did you want to come in on that one? Did you want to come in on that one?
No, I'm sorry. Actually, I had to take a break because somebody came at the door. So
I thought you were going to come in. Okay.
no, sorry.
Yeah, I mean, another brilliant song. The way it was written and the kind of calmness about it, absolutely beautiful. So thank you very, very much, Vinod Bhai. And we go over to Anjana Ben.
Jai Shri Krishna, everybody. Beautiful song sung today. Most of them are romantic. Mine one is a romantic one too, but rather than pay importance on the song, I've actually chosen it from a really good film, Damini, and that film, taking in mind the International Women's Day, was about women who were given injustice. So this song kind of, it's a romantic one, so it's not a sad song for a change. And wishing all the women here a happy International Women's Day and a happy International Women's Year. As Ramesh Bhai says, every day is women for women. जब से तुमको देखा है सनम, क्या कहे कितने हैं बेचैन। जब से तुमको देखा है सनम, क्या कहे कितने हैं बेचैन। जब से तुमको चाहा है सनम, कहे कितने हैं कितने हैं बेचैन। Thank you.
Absolutely beautiful. Honestly, I haven't been drinking today. I'm seeing double today in everything. I don't know what it's about. Please, honestly, હું બે વસ્તુ મારે ચેકઅપ કરવું પડશે.
This was to confuse you.
You did. You know, I talk about gem songs. This is a gem film. This is a film which is a gem. And the storyline was absolutely fantastic. Songs in it are really, really great as well, like this. And it really opened your eyes up to a lot of things that we celebrate now and we took for granted in those days. So, like I say, life has really changed. And especially with, in one way, we talk about the disaster of the COVID virus, but what it's actually given us in return. As human beings, we always look at a negative, but when we start looking at the positive, these are the kind of films were being written in 80s and 90s.
Absolutely.
That's when the revolution was for change. We wanted to change views in those days. We're talking about the third generation. The gap between the first, second generation wasn't that small. There was second and third generation. There was a big gap.
Yes.
And so that gap, to bridge that gap between us and our fathers, forefathers, and their forefathers, was a different era, where now the fourth generation is totally different again. They've moved on so much. We've seen so much change in our lives. We wouldn't believe. Never had television, didn't have radio, didn't know what mobile phone was. Telephone to my kokna પાસે હતા. You know, everyone telegram ne badu. Those are the days. Ship my messages out by ship, never, not even by air. You know, that's what we've come through. And look at us now. Look at our children. Right? They don't even know what we've gone through. They would never ask. They are, you know, but if we shared it with them, they'll realize what we've actually gone through and how much technology and how much change we've seen in life. And this was a film which actually changed a lot of people's views and thoughts. So thank you very much for sharing that. That's a beautiful.
Thank you.
And I see where you go with celebrating the film and not and adding the song to it. It's really, really fantastic.
Thank you.
Theme there. Thank you very much, Janabe. I'm going to stop looking at the screen because I'm seeing double. Let's move on to, I think we've got Ramesh Bhai next. Ramesh Bhai Takka. Ramesh Bhai, are you able to join us? Is he there?
Yep.
Yeah, he is. Yep. Thank you. Thank you.
I thought it was Ishwar Bhai before me. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought it was Ishwar Bhai before me, but okay. No worries. No worries. No worries.
I apologize. It is Ishwar Bhai, but you go first, then we'll go Ishwar Bhai next. Sorry about that.
Fair enough. No worries. Okay. Anyway, પહેલા તો જય શ્રી કૃષ્ણ બા પરેશભાઈ અને રોહિણીબેન and all of our lovely and RPM family. I'm going to sing a song from film Dar 1993. And this song is sung by Udit Narayan and is picturized over Shah Rukh Khan and Juhi Chawla. There you go. I hope you like it. I hope you like it. जादू तेरी नजर जादू तेरी नजर, खुशबू तेरा बदन, तू हाँ कर या ना कर, तू हाँ कर या ना कर, तू है मेरी किरण, तू है मेरी किरण, जादू तेरी नजर, खुशबू तेरा बदन, तू हाँ कर या ना कर, तू हाँ कर या ना कर, तू है मेरी किरण, तू है मेरी किरण। मेरे ख्वाबों की तस्वीर है तू, बेखबर मेरी तकदीर है तू, मेरे ख्वाबों की तस्वीर है तू, बेखबर मेरी तकदीर है तू, तू किसी और की हो न जाना, कुछ भी कर जाऊंगा मैं दीवाना, तू हाँ कर या ना कर, तू हाँ कर या ना कर, तू है मेरी किरण, तू है मेरी किरण। फासले और कम हो रहे हैं, दूर से पास हम हो रहे हैं, फासले और कम हो रहे हैं, दूर से पास हम हो रहे हैं, मांग लूंगा तुझे आसमां से, छीन लूंगा तुझे इस जहां से, तू हाँ कर या ना कर, तू हाँ कर या ना कर, तू है मेरी किरण, तू है मेरी किरण, जादू तेरी नजर, खुशबू तेरा बदन, तू हाँ कर या ना कर, तू हाँ कर या ना कर, तू है मेरी किरण, 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 Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much.
Oh, excellent, excellent. Again, when I thought about this theme, it was like, how many of my favorite songs? If I asked how many favorite songs that were going to be sung, I would say quite a few of them, and this is one of them. What a fantastic film this was! And to have a song like this within this, by listening to the song, you didn't think that was the kind of film that you're watching. Absolutely wonderful. Thank you very much, Ramesh.
Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
And now I have to apologize to Ishwar Bhai. Ishwar Bhai, over to you. Really sorry, Bhai.
Thank you. No problem. Ramesh Bhai, well done. Excellent job. Thank you.
Thank you, Marwai. Thank you, thank you.
Paresh Bhai, Rohini Ben, rest of the Parivar, RPM. Thank you for doing this Wednesday program. And RPM has done a wonderful job to expanding everybody's library. You know that, Ramesh Bhai? And Paresh Bhai, Ram Bhai? All the artists' library gone beyond the list, you know, and that is a good thing RPM done for us. So I have no idea this song was from film Ankush, but I've been singing this song from so many years, and I didn't realize that it was 1986 movie Ankush. And same time, I like to pay tribute to Guruji for this through this song as well. Paresh Bhai, thank you.
इतनी शक्ति हमें दे न दाता, मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना। इतनी शक्ति हमें दे न दाता, मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना। हम चले नेक रास्ते पे, हमसे भूल कर भी कोई भूल होना। इतनी शक्ति हमें दे न दाता, मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना। हर तरफ जुल्म की बेबसी है, सहमा सहमा सा हर आदमी है। आपका बोझ बढ़ता ही जाए, जैसे कहती की समी है। बोझ ममता का तू ये उठा ले, तेरी रचना का ये अंत होना। हम चले नेक रास्ते पे, हमसे भूल कर भी कोई भूल होना। इतनी शक्ति हमें दे न दाता, मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना। दूर अज्ञान का हो अंधेरे, तू हमें ज्ञान की रोशनी दे। हर बुराई से बच के रहे हम, जितनी भी दे भले जिंदगी दे। बैर होना किसी का किसी से, भावना मन में बदले की होना। हम चले नेक रास्ते पे, हमसे भूल कर भी कोई भूल होना। इतनी शक्ति हमें दे न दाता, मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना। हम न सोचे हमें क्या मिला है, हम ये सोचे किया क्या है अर्पण। फूल खुशियों के बाटे सभी को, सबका जीवन हो बन जाए मधुबन। अपनी करुणा को तो जब बहा दे, कर दे पावन हर एक मन का कोना। हम चले नेक रास्ते पे, हमसे कोई भूल होना। इतनी शक्ति हमें दे न दाता, मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना। हम अंधेरे में है रोशनी दे, खो न दे खुद को ही दुश्मनी से। हम
सजा पाए के अपने की मौत भी हो तुझे खुशी से कल जो गुजरा है फिर से न गुजरे आने वाला वो कल ऐसा होना हम चले नेक रास्ते पे हमने भूल कर भी कोई भूल होना इतनी शक्ति हमें दे न दाता मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना Thank you.
Absolutely appropriate, and thank you very much for singing this for Guruji, Punitacharya ji, and you know this. We've apne bhajan ke Satanjali ke whatever we say. When you listen to this bhajan, it just has so much energy in the bhajan. Apne literally tamne કહે છે કે તમને શક્તિ છે તમારી પાસે શક્તિ છે and it gives you so much positivity, so thank you very much for that.
One thing I like to add, since I came to RPM, I added into my public program the Dun Hari Om Tat Sat Jai Guru Datta as well. Thank you.
Fantastic. You did inspire me to take up show some meditation to people, so and that's where I learned all the meditation techniques that I learned. So I've got to be very thankful to Punitacharya ji and also my gurus who were my teachers, Chandrakant Bhai Shukla and Joginder Bhai Patel. Without their knowledge and support, I wouldn't have the peace I have now. And this mantra has given me that. And I'm not the only one. It actually has helped Tej, my son, as well. Again, he's taken up. I used to take him to cricket. Cricket માં જ્યારે અમે ગાડીમાં જાતા હોય તો એને batting no turn આવે. He meditated. I taught him in the car how to do it. And before he went into bat, he meditated. And that helped him, even in his studies. Even now, through his work, he does that as well. So it's helped so many people, this mantra. So I absolutely love that I was able to help other people to get into meditation and learn the mantra and learn to do Dhun and Dhyan. So really good to hear that you've taken that on as well. And yeah, that's what I said. We finish off with monthly bhajans. Thank you very much, Ishwar Bhai. And we go over to Smita Ben, please.
Thank you. I couldn't mute, sorry. Jai Shri Krishna, good evening to everyone. So I'm going to change the mood a bit and I'm going to sing an evergreen popular song from the 90s, Kumar Sanu Alka Yagnik era, nostalgia at its best, cheerful reminder of the happy, carefree days of romantic movies and music and dance and VCR days. Interestingly, my children seem to remember most of the songs from this era, as I suppose like how we used to from our... Okay.
अभी तो लगे हैं चाहतों के मेले, अभी दिल मेरा धड़कनों से खेले, किसी मोड़ पर मैं तुमको पुकारूं, वहाँ न कोई बना तो न लोगे। अगर मैं बता दूं मेरे दिल में क्या है, तुम मुझसे निगाहें चुरा तो न लोगे। अगर बढ़ गई है बेताबियां कहीं मुझसे दामन चुरा तो न लोगे। कहता है दिल धड़कते हुए, तुम सनम हमारे हम तुम्हारे हुए। मंजिल मेरी बस तू ही तू, मंजिल मेरी बस तू ही तू, तेरी गली में चली ओ चुरा के दिल मेरा, गोलियां चली चुरा के दिलिया, चली मैं चली।
One of my favorite songs.
Beautiful, absolute beautiful song selection, beautifully sung as well. And most of them, like I said, all of them are my favorite songs. So really, really enjoyed this evening's selection of songs. So thank you to each and every artist. Absolutely wonderful. Please give our artists a big, big round of applause. They were just absolutely amazing. And like I said, the 80s or 90s were a life-changing experience for all of us in one way or another. And especially the film industry was thriving. There became so many new singers. The doors opened up. Monopoly, they used to call it the monopoly, has been broken in Bollywood, so which was a great thing. But it gave us so much more quality and gave so much more different styles of singing and songs. So really grateful for that year. I think we would say Harish Bhai and who was it? Harish Bhai and Mansukh Bhai, I think. They both had the oldest songs of the 1980s. And I think someone who was it? I think Ramesh Bhai. Was it Ramesh Bhai? Who had 97. So who had 97? Anyone tell me who had 97? Anyone had any older than 97? I don't think there was. But I think 97 was the youngest song which was sung today. So what a fantastic selection across two decades. Absolutely fantastic. So thank you, Badane. It was an absolute fantastic. I was just sitting here and thinking about Bapushi passed away. So I was just going to do, if people don't mind, I will do that. If people don't mind, I'm going to do one Mara of Hariam Tacha, if people don't mind. And I think it will be good to do it on this kind of, I call it auspicious time, because we wouldn't get a chance to do this any other time. So before I do that, before we start the chanting, you please chant with me, and Ba will count the Mara. And before we do that, I'm going to say good night to our YouTube family. YouTube family, thank you very much for joining today. Please subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit the bell for notifications and thumbs up as usual. And we'll see you tomorrow from 7 o'clock for our બધા વિચાર કરતા હશે કે આજે comedy કેમ નતું, but comedy કાલે રાતના છે. So please join in tomorrow. Look forward to